challenge. I just forgot my TBR challenge game name. I think there was no connection, and for this month I have these prompts. Maybe there was a hint of a character or two. Hello everyone, this is Rashi and welcome back to the Reading Platter. And in this video, I am going to tell you about my January TBR. I know it's a very late video, but I suffered a leg injury and I talked about it in my live. I was live for 3 days, like not 3 days straight, but I did live 3 lives, and I told you that it was very difficult to sit in this position and film because of the leg injury, but I'm fine now. I'm doing better. I can sit for a while like this. So I am filming this video now. I did this TBR. I picked my TBR on 1st January and I have also started reading these books, but I'm filming this for you now. And yeah, let's get into the video. So I will be doing my January Truth and Dare TBR challenge. I just forgot my TBR challenge game name. So yeah, I will be doing that. If you want to know what this game is about, I'll link the playlist down below so you can watch that. And for this month, I have these prompts here in my hand. These are the prompts that I picked, and I will tell you what books I chose for them. But let's first see the first roll. Roll number 1 is 2. That means a dare. Shocking plot twist. I love these kinds of books. So the first prompt was a shocking plot twist and it was a dare. So for this I put a poll on my Instagram and I put 3 books on that, which I actually do not remember, but let me check. I think one was The Girl on the Train, and second was the Silent Patient, and the third one was The Family Upstairs. And I do remember the one the one book that was the winner, and that is The Girl on the Train by Paula Hawkins, and I am currently reading it while I am filming this video. So yeah, this is a mystery thriller and I was very excited to read this book, so I picked this for this prompt. So moving on to the next roll. Roll number 2 is a 3. That means a true. Do you want to read a book from an author you like? I would love to read from an author I like. The next prompt I got was a truth prompt, and that was, do you want to read a book from an author you like? I definitely want to read a book from an author I like. So I picked Well Played by Jen DeLuca for this book, and this is an audiobook that I have on Audible, and I will be reading this is the second book in Well Met series, and it's a contemporary romance with a little bit of comedy, and I have loved the first book and I have loved Jen DeLuca's writing, so I'm very excited to listen to the second book as an audiobook. The first one I read was an ebook and this is the audiobook. So yeah, I am really very excited. Roll number 3 is a 4. That means a dare. Continue a trilogy. Okay, I do have a trilogy I'm reading and this works perfectly. The next prompt was a dare, which was continue a trilogy, which works out really well because I have one book in a trilogy that I want to read, and that is The Heart Principle by Helen Hong, and I have loved the first two books in the series. I have really enjoyed them. The first two, both of them I listened to as audiobooks, and I have the third one as an audiobook as well. So I really want to listen to this and complete this trilogy. This is the last book in the Kiss Question series, and I have loved the characters and I have loved the series so much. And you can also read the series as separate. There is no such like connection, but I think there was no connection. Maybe there was a hint of a character or two, but these books are really nice, and I want to read more from Helen Hong. I have always loved her writing, not always, like I have loved her writing for the both of the two books. And yeah, so this is the book that I am picking. Role number 4 is a 3, that is truth. How about reading a book only before going to bed? That will work perfectly for an ebook on Kindle. So the next prompt I got was a truth, which was how about reading a book only before going to bed? Actually, this is kind of a dare, but I'll take it as a truth because I love reading before bed, and my Kindle TBR is absolutely waiting for me for this to happen. So for this prompt, I picked It's Not Me, It's You by Charlotte Bigland, and this is on my Kindle. And the genre is not listed on Goodreads as well, but what I gathered was it's a murder mystery, and I love a murder mystery. I'm so excited to read this one. Reading Kindle books, I mean reading ebooks is kind of difficult, but and that too at night, but the only time I get to read a book on my phone is at night. So I will definitely try to read with this one. I have been wanting to read this for like 2 to 3 months now. So I'm really excited to pick this one for this month. Role number 5 is a 1. A truth again. Do you want to give a second chance to any author? I actually might. The next one was also a truth, but it is also kind of a dare, and that is, do you want to give a second chance to any author? Actually, I really thought about this. There are a few authors that I think I might give second chance to, but I am really scared because all the books that I have read from those authors, I haven't liked them at all. So there was one that I wanted to try because it was on my Kindle as well, and I had already bought one, and that was The Billionaire's Bride by Ruth Day. I did not enjoy the first book by Ruth Day, and it was also on Kindle, and it was also part of this series. The series is not connected, it's just a novella series, romance and marriage related. None of the characters in the books are related. So I picked a random book. This is, I guess, fifth or sixth book in the series. So this is also a short one. So I think I can give a second chance to a short book and to this author because I am really finding some Indian authors to read from, because I feel like that there are so many Indian authors that are not given much chance to, but are really have really nice writing style. I really found 2 to 3 last year, and one of them became one of my favorites. That was Akash Verma. I read one of his book. So I really want to find an Indian author that is good. So I really want to give second chance to this book, to this author. So yeah, I guess I'll be reading this. And also, I hope the next role is not the truth, or else I'll have to add a role. I already know what it is, and from my smile you can tell that what it is. But still, let's move on to the last role. last roll, let's hope it is not an odd number or we'll have to add a roll. Let's hope for a dare. It is a dare. It's a 4. It's a dare. Thank God. Memoir or autobiography? Oh my god, I don't want to. So the last role was a dare, and that was to read a memoir or autobiography, and that is actually a dare because I am not into non-fiction books or autobiographies or anything. But I have been watching Trevor Noah recently, and I really love his humor, and also he loves Bollywood, so I really have to give a chance, not a chance, but a try to his book, and that is Born a Crime by Trevor Noah. And this is a comedy this has comedy in it. I believe so because he's a comedian, and yeah, I'll be reading this. I hope I like it. I have bought the ebook, and yeah, I'm actually a little scared, but that's fine. I am just scared because it's an autobiography and I am not a fan of autobiographies. I have loved Ellen DeGeneres' autobiography. But let's give a try to Trevor Noah's as well. I love him as a comedian and I maybe will like him as an author. We'll see in the January wrap up that I do. But this was it for today's video for January's TBR. Do not forget to subscribe and do not forget to like this video. It is absolutely free for you and it helps me out a lot. So definitely don't forget to subscribe. And this is it for today's video. I hope you like it and we'll meet in the next one.